Number 10. Noren. Idol-obsessed Kosaku Hata is left devastated when his favorite, Yuka Kusakabe, unexpectedly announces her retirement at the peak of an illustratricious career. As Yuka's biggest fan, this news proves to be more difficult than he can bear. Shaken to his very core, he sinks into depression and places himself in self-imposed isolation. However, on the day his friends manage to convince him to attend school again, he gets a pleasant surprise. It turns out that his beloved idol, under the guise of Ringo Kinoshita, has transferred into his class. This miraculous development fills Kosaku with newfound resolve as he dedicates himself to take advantage of the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With the support of his teacher and friends, Kosaku works towards getting close to the girl of his dreams and uncovering the reason for her retirement from the entertainment industry. Number 9. Another. In 1972, a popular student in Yomiyama North Middle School's Class 3-3 named Misaki passed away during the school year. Since then, the town of Yomiyama has been shrouded by a fearful atmosphere from a dark secret hidden deep within. 26 years later, 15-year-old Koichi Sakigibara transfers into Class 3-3 of Yomiyama North and soon after discovers that a strange, gloomy mood seems to hang over all the students. He also finds himself drawn to the mysterious eye-patch-wearing student Mei Misaki. However, the rest of the class and the teachers seem to treat her like she doesn't exist. Paying no heed to warnings from everyone including Mei herself, Koichi begins to get closer to not only her, but also the truth behind the gruesome phenomenon plaguing Class 3-3 of Yomiyama North. Another follows Koichi, Mei, and their classmates as they are pulled into the enigma surrounding a series of inevitable tragic events. But unraveling the horror of Yomiyama may just cost them the ultimate price. Number 8. Jitsu Watashiwa. One day after school, Asahi Kuramine stumbles upon the truth that Yuko Shiragami, the girl he had a crush on, is actually a vampire. According to her father's rules, Yuko must now quit school in order to keep her family safe. However, Asahi does not want her to go and promises that he will keep her true nature secret. Unfortunately, this turns out to be easier said than done, as Asahi is a man who is easy to read and is unable to keep any secrets to himself. And this is only the beginning of his troubles. More supernatural beings enter his life, and he is forced to protect all of their identities or face the consequences. Jitsu Watashiwa follows Asahi as he deals with his new friends and the unique challenges they bring, struggles to keep his mouth shut, and desperately tries to win Yuko's heart in the process. Number 7. Angel Beats. Otonashi awakes only to learn that he is dead. A rifle-toting girl named Yuri explains that they are in the afterlife, and Otonashi realizes that the only thing he can remember about himself is his name. Yuri tells him that she leads the Shinda Seikai Sensen, Afterlife Battlefront, and wages war against a girl named Tenshi. Unable to believe Yuri's claims that Tenshi is evil, Otonashi attempts to speak with her, but the encounter doesn't go as he intended. Otonashi decides to join the SSS and battle Tenshi, but he finds himself oddly drawn to her. While trying to regain his memories and understand Tenshi, he gradually unravels the mysteries of the afterlife. Number 6. Ori no nonai shintaku shiga, Gakuen love comedy wo zen koryoku de jama shiteru. For Kanade Amakusa, life as a high schooler should have been normal, and it would have been if he wasn't living with the most ridiculous curse imaginable. Absolute Choice, a system forced upon him by a self-proclaimed god, randomly presents a mental selection of actions that he must act out based on his choice. To add to his dilemma, it tends to occur in the most public of places, and his options never seem to deviate from the rude and crude in nature. As a result, the helpless boy stressed through each day, fumbling to repair his already tarnished reputation while desperately praying to avoid the next spontaneous episode of Absolute Choice. To his dismay, the one in charge is always one step ahead of him and proceeds to not so subtly choice him into the lives of several girls at his school. Just when Kanade's school life can't seem to be doomed any further, a decision that he reluctantly selects on his way home sends a beautiful girl crashing down from the sky, along with the promise of more hysterically hellish choices. Fugesama wa Koku Rosetai, Tensaitachi no Rinai Zunosen. At the renowned Shushan Academy, Miyuki Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya are the student body's top representatives. Ranked the top student in the nation and respected by peers and mentors alike, Miyuki serves as the student council president. Alongside him, the vice president Kaguya, eldest daughter of the wealthy Shinomiya family, excels in every field imaginable. They are the envy of the entire student body, regarded as the perfect couple. However, despite both having already developed feelings for the other, neither are willing to admit them. The first to confess loses, will be looked down upon, and will be considered the lesser. With their honor and pride at stake, Miyuki and Kaguya are both equally determined to be the one to emerge victorious on the battlefield of love. Murnau Seton Gakuen. Seton Academy, a school full of animals where, thanks to population decline, there are fewer humans than any other creature. Mazuma Jin, an animal hater and the only human male in his class, falls in love with Hino Hitomi, the only female human, the moment he lays eyes on her. However, he soon finds himself entangled with various other creatures after he reluctantly joins the pack of Lanka the Wolf, the only other member of her pack.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future.
Myra Mashida Iruma-kun. 14-year-old Iruma Suzuki has been unfortunate all his life, having to work to earn money for his irresponsible parents despite being underage. One day he finds out that his parents sold him to the demon Sullivan. However, Iruma's worries about what will become of him are soon relieved, for Sullivan merely wants a grandchild, pampering him and making him attend the demon school babbles. At first, Iruma tries to keep a low profile in fear of his peers discovering that he is human. Unfortunately, this ends up being more difficult than he expected. It turns out that Sullivan himself is the chairman of the school, and everyone expects him to become the next Demon King. Iruma immediately finds himself in an outrageous situation where he has to chant a forbidden spell in front of the entire school. With this, Iruma instantly earns a reputation he does not want. Even so, he is bound to be roped into more bizarre circumstances.
This is the future. Human error.
Diabolik Lovers. At the behest of her father, Yui Kamori goes to live in a secluded mansion, home to the 6 Samaki brothers, Shu, Reiji, Ayato, Kanato, Laito, and Subaru, a family of vampires. Though at first the siblings are confused as to why the girl has arrived, they soon realize that she's to be their new sacrificial bride, not to mention their other, more carnal intentions for her. After meeting the brothers, Yui quickly begins to question why her father would have sent her here and why she feels a strange new pain in her chest. With each brother more sadistic than the last, Yui's life as a captive takes a harrowing turn in her new home. As her days turn into endless nights and each brother vows to make her his own, Yui falls deeper and deeper into madness and ecstasy.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future.
Asuka. Shinichiro Asano has the worst of luck. His parents abandoned him and ran off to Europe. If that isn't bad enough on its own, they barely left him any money to take care of himself. In order to pay rent and keep a roof over his head, he has to work. Unfortunately, he was just fired from his last job, and as a high school student, he doesn't have many other prospects. One evening, he's attacked by a centipede monster on his way home. Shinichiro is saved by a mysterious girl with a bow and arrow, who he later discovers is Sakuya Shimazu, a beautiful student who attends his school. But when he later helps an injured girl, he discovers two things. First, the injured girl isn't human at all, but rather a Nekomata, a two-tailed demon cat. And second, Sakuya comes from a family of exorcists, who protected humanity from rogue monsters and spirits for generations. Because Shinichiro was responsible for releasing the Nekomata, Sakuya enlists his help in recapturing the demon. But that's just the beginning of Shinichiro's relationship with Sakuya. It turns out that the Shimazu family needs a housekeeper, and it just so happens that Shinichiro excels at cooking and likes to clean. It may not be his dream job, but if it pays the rent and puts food on the table.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list? Or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.